Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for the participation from all departments. I see we have Mr. Khairi from the sales department, Mr. Adil for the finance department, Mr. Miza from the human resources department, Mr. Ikwan from the manufacturing department, and Mr. Rifai from the research department. However, I noticed that Mr. Wanadai is currently absent.
Yes, Mr. Wanada is currently unavailable due to some unexpected circumstances. He informed me the day before yesterday.
Okay, I understand. Very well. Regarding the previous minute meetings, I believe there is no amendment, no correction to be made.
Mr. Chairperson, I have reviewed the minutes of previous meeting and I found that no amendments are necessary. Therefore, I would like to propose that the minutes be verified as accurate.
Very well, I will verify the minutes later on.
Okay, is there any other matter from the previous meeting to be arise?
Yes, Mr. Chairperson, I have an issue that I need to bring forward in this meeting. So, I want to inform that there are delays occurring in the preparation for the Germany Automobile Exhibition. So, as we know, the exhibition is going to be held 3 months from now, but there are still many of the on-site demonstration products and also the exhibition materials that are going to be brought there that are unfinished and not completed. Some of them are even not started production yet. So I think that we need more manpower in order for it to help us for our next event preparation. This is because we want to ship the required items to Germany as soon as possible for the exhibition.
I understand your concern, Mr. Ikwan. I like this matter to be settled within this month. Mr. Miza, you will be assisting Mr. Ikwan in this matter.
Yes, I understand. We'll make sure everything is back on track and complete within the time frame.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, we move on to the special business. I believe that all of you have known our plan for the annual dinner by the end of the year. I like that all of you to propose idea for the dinner. Let's begin with the date, location, and lastly the theme. You all may begin.
So, after reviewing our schedule, I would like to propose Tuesday, the 31st of July, as a possible date for the annual dinner. It seems to work well timing-wise, and I think it gives us enough room to plan and prepare everything properly.
I agree with the Secretary, Mr. Hakim, and I believe it is the most suitable date as the venue availability and cost during the weekdays are higher compared to the weekends availability for the venue. And I believe as well that the average booking fee for most venue will be much cheaper during the weekdays compared to the weekends.
I second the notion to hold the annual dinner on Tuesday, 31st of July. This is because I believe that this date would be suitable for all the departments. And since that day would be the weekday, it would avoid clashing with staff members' personal plan, which will improve attendance and participation in the event.
However, I need to disagree with this date, 31st of July, right?
Yes,
So,
yes.
Unfortunately, the date 31st of July actually overlap with our manufacturing department biannual seminar. So, the seminar will be going to be held on 31st of July until 2 of August. So, if the dinner were going to be held on the 31st of July, then most, if not all, of the manufacturing department staff and workers will be unavailable to attend the dinner. However, I have a suggestion for a different date that is suitable for the dinner. The date is on a weekend. It is on 5th of August on a Saturday. So why I suggest on a weekend? Because on a weekend date, many of staff would be free, and thus making a huge improvement in the number of attendance for the annual dinner. And in addition, also the 5th of August is after our seminar, so that the manufacturing department staff would also be able to attend the dinner. That's it. I'm sorry, Mr. Ikwan. You said that you want to do the dinner on the weekend, right? Yes. I think you'll be concerned about our budget allocation for the dinner, and I would like to ask Mr. Aidil, what is our allocated budget for the dinner specifically?
Thank you for the inquiry, Mr. Heidi. I have finalized and allocated that our absolute budget for the venue of our dinner is 20,000 ringgit.
I see. Thank you, Sir. And okay, after doing the rough calculation, and I believe that during the weekend it will be probably exceed our budget, our allocated budget for the dinner. And I believe that during the weekday, especially the date that the Mr. Secretary suggests will be the most suitable. And I hope that it is possible for us to move the seminar, annual seminar, to another date. Is it possible? Can we do that?
Mr. Hakim, is it possible for us to move the date to postpone the seminar to a later date?
Well, regarding the seminar, it is possible to postpone it to a later date.
Okay, I see. Then, Mr. Ikwan,
Yes.
I'd like you to write a memo to your department regarding the postpone. Mr. Hakim, you are to inform Mr. Ikwan of the new dates. Okay?
Okay, I will write the memo later.
Okay. So the motion for the dinner's dates on the 31st of July will be put into votes, and let the voting begin. So whoever agreed now with the 31st of July as our date for the dinner, please raise your hand. Okay, thank you very much. Now, we see that 31st of July will be our date for the dinner. Mr. Hakim, I'd like you to confirm it in the next document and put it on my desk later. We move on to the locations.
I would like to propose the Zenith Hotel as a venue for our annual dinner. So the hotel offers a luxurious and elegant atmosphere, which I believe aligns well with the image of our company. It has many modern facilities and banquet, which is ideal for a company-wide event. And from what I have gathered, their services is excellent and experience in managing corporate functions. And additionally, the venue has received high praise for its Michelin 5-star meals, along with its dining services and experience, which I believe will provide a memorable night and moment for all of the staff members.
Yes, I support this. I second Mr. Rifai's proposal for the Zenith Hotel. The venue's ambience is not only elegant, also aligned with the professional image of our company. I believe it would leave a strong impression on our staff.
May I go against this? I'm sorry, because Zenith Hotel, if we go with that, it will go against our budget. May I suggest CMI Hall in Berjaya Mega. Not only is very near our office, but it's also budget friendly. The Google reviews are on high. The food is also amazing, according to statistics.
Yes, I actually agree with Mr. Aidil's suggestion here. So, as he stated, CMI is a highly rated venue for company dinners or any other company events for that matter. So, after he mentioned, after he given up the brochure, I just remembered that actually our company before this, we have held one of our event in CMI Hall. So the event was our CSR project, which is the 2024 Raya celebration with the Sri Kuntum orphanage. So during the event, I was there. I was one of the attendees there. So I can vouch that their service and the food that they served there was top tier and really high quality. So if you look at the price compared to what Zenith Hotel has, the price if not double, triple the price. But the food quality, in my opinion, because I have go to both, I have eat at the CMI and at Zenith. I also have go before during a course. In my opinion, I think that others would also agree if they have tried that the food is really on par, like it's similar. So I think that for the quality of food and also the service that they offer there, CMI would definitely satisfy our employees and staff that would go to the dinner during the day. Yes.
Okay, I see. Is there any other suggestion for the place? I believe there is none. Okay. The motion for the location will be put into a vote. We will start with the Zenith Hotel. Now, let's the voting begin. Those who vote for the Zenith Hotel, please raise your hand. Okay, please put down your hand. Now the CMI hall. Okay, thank you very much. Mr. Hakim, please reach out to the CMI hall organizer for more detail relating to the services.
Okay. Excuse me, Mr. Chairman, may I address something? And that is about the food for the dinner. So we need help on deciding the varieties of food. The options we settled on are having food domes for the VIPs and stand-up self-service buffets for the others, or having all of the attendees having the same thing, and that is the stand-up self-service buffets. So we need help from you guys on deciding which one would you guys prefer.
Food dome for VIP.
Yes.
And then the general stuff is
The stand-up
self-service buffet. Is this option more expensive than getting like all of them with self-service buffet?
Both of them are equally the same price.
Okay, I think I have a suggestion. I think that the food dome, dome of the food for VIP.
Yes.
And then the self-service buffet for general staff. But is there like any way to make it like the staff does not need to self-service, like there are the people that serve to them on the stations? Is that possible?
No, they will cost
No,
more. Sorry.
or they will cost more. Okay. So if that will cost more, what about you guys? What do you guys think?
I think personally it would be good with the dome for the VIP and the stand-up buffet for the general staff. And I think the self-service is also not bad. But if we have the catering people to have a service the plate, I think it will be more, what you can say,
More efficient,
more efficient and fair for the food distribution.
Mr. Aidil, is it possible to allocate a little budget to hire catering?
It doesn't take that much money out of it, so I think I can allocate some budget.
So
yeah.
if so, that's a better option because the VIP can have the food already served on the table because like they're the higher of management, right?
Yes.
And also the staff also will not feel like they are being ignored by just they need to scoop the food themselves. So
Yes.
by having like the catering people to serve it to them, I think they will feel like they are more appreciated in the community for the dinner, right?
Yes.
Okay, should I remind you guys that we are the high management we are talking about?
Yes.
So we are the VIP, and I do believe that I like to have the dome in our table.
Alright.
May I know the food selection for our dinner?
Food selection. Okay, so basically for the food selection, so if I'm not mistaken, there are like two, right? Like two selection. One is Western and other one is the local cuisine, like rice-based dishes, right?
Yes.
Okay, so there are two food selection. So in my opinion, I think it will be better if for our dinner to serve Western food because dinner our dinner like its name, annual dinner, so only once a year. So I think like what's the harm if we make our dinner to serve fancy Western food instead of just like if rice, like everybody has eaten rice every day, right? So
Yes.
it felt like not special.
I also agree with his proposal because based on the research that we have done on the research department, we have found that the price of both local and Western cuisine is more or less similar. So I think we should go with the more fancy one for our annual dinner.
I disagree with it because for the Western food, of course, it will cost us more than local food. So why not we just proceed with the local food instead of Western?
Adil, do you remember if the Western food is more expensive than local cuisine, or is it the same?
Sorry, I should have adjusted earlier. Both are the menus Malaysian and Western cuisines are equally the same.
Similar price, lah.
Yes,
Similar price.
right now the concern is what people want.
What people want.
Is it the Western or Malaysian?
But I think most of our staff like to try the Western food because like it is unique. Not every day you eat Western food, right? So I think it's better like it's better like for us as a company like give them a try of Western food, right?
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt. I think it will be more fair if we make a survey for this food selection, with whether it will be local food or the Western food, and everyone can participate in it, and it will be fair choice for everyone.
So it is. So we need to do a survey, yeah.
So,
Or like what? A Google form should suffice.
I think Google Form will be better.
So Google form. Oh, so if so, like we should make the form first, yeah. You cannot decide yet.
Yes.
Yes, we can't decide the food selection yet.
Okay, it's okay.
Okay, so therefore the debates about the food selection will be postponed to a later date until everyone got the survey from all our employees regarding their selection of the foods.
Excuse me, sorry for interrupt, Mr. Jameson, but I think it is better if we put a deadline on when should be the last date that we need for the result for the form, because as we know the dinner is not very far off, so I think it's better to have a clear date on when people need to vote on the food selection.
Okay, very well. Then I like the deadline to be by the end of the next week.
The end of next week, okay. Considering today is already Thursday, so next Friday, right?
Next Friday, I like to have all the survey from all the employees. Mr. Mija, please collect all the surveys.
Okay, and
Okay, that's settled then.
Now we begin with the last thing on the agenda, the team.
Okay. For the team, Mr. Chairman, I suggest for it to be black and white, as it is simple and wide availability and maintain the professionalism setting during the dinner. And I think it's the most suitable team for us.
I would like to second you. Yes, I would like to agree on Mr. Gary that I agree with the theme black and white because it is simple, professional, and also meets our context of what we're going to talk about during the dinner.
I want to add another thing. So I think that is a good suggestion. First of all, I don't disagree at all, right? But I want to offer another choice, another option, right? Okay, so I think like because this is our annual dinner, right? So it must be fancy and all. So I think why not we try to incorporate gold in our team. So for example, gold and black. So gold is like a premium and grand color. So it would emphasize the dinner as a grand and eventful occasion, right? And also, I think that by using gold as the theme color for the color of our dinner, it would make the tone of the event to be not so uptight and not too professional. Like we still need to have professionalism, but it more to corporate casual settings, right? So that's why I suggested to use a gold color for our event team.
Okay, I like your idea, Mr. Ikon. However, I have to be against this, as our dinner, even though we want it to have fun, But I think the gold team will be too much and be too much extravagance for us, and we want to maintain our our company atmosphere and environment, and it will be more suitable for us to choose the team suggested like the black and white, because during the dinner we'll be also presenting the what have our company achieved throughout the year as well. And I believe that the goal will be too much for us. That it will be hard for the employees to find the clothes for the team as well. I can see that from your perspective.
Okay, considering that we have two suggestions, we will put this into a motion for the votes as the voting begins. For the black and white, please raise your hand to whoever vote for this color as our team. Okay, please raise down, put down your hand. For the gold and the black, please raise your hand. Thank you very much. So considering that black and white won by the majority, we will proceed with the idea of black and white as our team. Is that okay with everyone?
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Okay. To conclude, the annual dinner will be conducted on 31st July 2025 in the CMI hall with the black and white as our team. The food selection, as we have discussed earlier, we will require the survey to be sent to all our employees, and I expect it for the next week. We will have all the result.
The Friday.
Yes. So, Mr. Hakim, please write an official letter to the employees regarding the event. Mr. Mirza, I'd like you to assist Mr. Hakim.
Okay.
Is there any other business to be discussed?
Sorry for interrupt. Since we have done with all the vote, can I ask a question? We have a lot of internship application, so may I know if there is any suggestion, place and date to do it?
To do the interview.
Yes, to do the interview.
So for the interview, I believe that by the next month, in the middle of July, we will have our free time. Is that right, Mr. Hakim?
Yes, based on what I checked, we are free in the middle of July.
Okay, to make it simpler, we will conduct the interview here in our building, as well as the time. Make it in the morning, 9 a.m. as usual for all the applicants to arrive for the interview. So, if by the middle of the month should be on 15th July, 9 a.m. for all the applicants. If there are too many applicants, we will divide the session into two sessions, in the morning and in the afternoon. Is that okay?
I think it's okay.
Okay. Is there any other business? No. Okay. If there is no other business, we will see each other in the next meeting. I will be informing the date, time and place later. And to recap, we have discussed all the necessary agendas for our dinners, as well as the other small business that requires our concerns. Thank you for your time and contribution. Thus, the meeting is adjourned, and all of you are dismissed. Thank you very much.
Thank you.